It's supposed to be like thunder, lightning, like really bad. So I have all my kids in the barn. I'm gonna let some people join. It takes a minute for people to join when I'm vertical like this. Pigs are fighting over food. I hope y'all are safe wherever you are, because it's supposed to get really, really bad here. And the problem is you can't make chickens to go to bed. Just saying. I know vertical throws you off. Sorry, it does me too. For some reason, I'm not able to go live on StreamYard on YouTube. What the crap? I have no idea why. I can't go live on StreamYard on YouTube. I don't know why. I'm gonna tell y'all, I've gotten like 10 copyrights. No, it's not called copyright. Every time I show I'm sorry. Hang on just a minute. Let me start over. I've gotten 10 violations on shorts. I'm going to jail, okay? I'm so going to jail for showing Dee Dee's tutu. Yeah. So I don't know if I can't go live on YouTube because of that, but I'm in trouble, y'all. I'm in YouTube jail. Okay? Just saying. So if I go to jail for showing my cow's tutu, I need someone to come get me out. I don't know why I can't go live on YouTube on StreamYard, but I can't. So I decided to go live vertical because I knew I could do that. Okay, I have some exciting news. First of all, I want you to guess what it is. It's not, okay, let me just tell you this, okay? Let me tell you this. Dee Dee has not had her baby, and she has not had her baby. So that is not the news that I'm about to tell you, okay? That is not. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Oh, yeah. Kayla just left. I was looking to see if she left me the side-by-side because it may... I'm not showing tutu because I don't want to get in trouble, but I'll show you what Dee Dee looks like. But I have some exciting news, and I ain't telling it to you yet. Hang on. This is what she looks like. We are not showing the back end. Dee Dee, don't turn around! Dee Dee, don't turn around. Okay, I'm already in trouble. Okay? This is what she looks like. No, she's over there eating. She hadn't had any babies. Dee Dee hadn't had any babies, but dear Jesus, I think Dee Dee is fixing to be in the Guinness Book of World Records for having a head come out this way and a head coming out this way and her not have baby. I think oh shoot, it's starting to rain. Okay, I better start walking to the house. Okay, so I really think that I'm fixing to become famous, not for Snead's Farmhouse, for having a cow that has a head at both ends. That's what I think. I think I'm fixed to become, you know, the Guinness Book of World Records, you know how they take pictures? I really feel like that's what's going to happen to me. I'm going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records for having a cow that has a head at both ends. Okay, the exciting news that I have to tell you, the two-headed cow. That head is about to pop out, but she has no milk. So I'm thinking she's just going to be the two-headed cow. Heads at both ends. Okay, it's starting to rain. Okay, yes, I have some exciting news. Okay. Prepare. Are y'all sitting down? Hang on. Let me get my butt in the side-by-side so I don't get soaking wet. Come on, Kiki, you can ride with me. Okay. Let me get in here where it's dry. All right. This is the deal. All right. Last May,
On May the 25th, I paid to have Georgia Lee bred. Okay. I paid $500 to have a male alpaca come to my farm to breed Georgia Lee, because when I raised Tate, my life changed. I loved with all my heart raising Tate, making him a petting zoo friendly alpaca. And Georgia Lee, you know, came from a bad home. Y'all, I'm doing a video on this, but I have had my alpacas. This September will be 3 years I've had my alpacas. And today was the first day that Rio, Taterbug, and Mickey ate out of my hand. Georgia Lee is sitting there staring. She's like looking, and she wants to eat out of my hand, but she has not ate out of my hand yet. But she's watching the other 3 alpacas for the first time eat out of my hand. Okay? Keep all that in mind. So I wanted to breed Georgia Lee again simply for her own well-being, because Taterbug has changed Georgia Lee. I think she feels good. And this may seem silly to a non-farm person, but I have watched Georgia Lee change since Taterbug's been born. It wasn't instant, but when she sees Taterbug and Mickey kissing all these strangers, it's like it's bringing her around, and she's learning trust, and she's learning that she's safe and all those things. So because of that, I wanted to breed her again. I thought I heard someone talking. I guess I'm hearing things. I wanted to breed Georgia Lee again because she loves being a mom. And it is changing her demeanor, because it's bringing her around to learning trust and gaining confidence and all those things. I don't know Georgia Lee's situation, but I do believe that she was either never touched. Like maybe she lived in an alpaca farm where she was just sheared for wool and was not a pet. Like maybe they just had alpacas for fiber. And she was never touched. I don't know. But I do know that when I put my hands on her, she is shivering all over. And I've had her almost 3 years. Now, she's better than she used to be. But I bred her simply for her well-being. Okay. Bred her May 25th. 3 months later, my vet that comes to my farm. I told you I heard someone. Oh, God, love that. Come here, baby. Mama, come. Come on. Come on. Come here. I heard somebody. Come here. Mom, get that baby. I told y'all I heard someone. Baby. Okay. Okay. Anyway, 3 months after I bred her, I had the vet, my farm vet, come to my farm. Now, my farm vet does not have a lot of experience with alpacas. And he tells you that. He doesn't. I think I'm on the only farm that has alpacas that he sees. I could be wrong. Also, my vet that I go to for other things that I take the animals to the vet, he does not have a lot of experience with alpacas either. There is a doctor that my friends that have alpacas see. I've got to turn the air on. I'm about to roast. Me and the cat's about to die. Is that loud? So anyway, Sorry. Is that better? You're just making me fry. I'll roll down the window a little bit. Is that better? Move your camera. Okay, that's better. Oh, look. The peacock's right there. Okay, so anyway. So I called Dr. Smith and I asked him to come to my farm to see my alpacas, to help me. He says I'm too far away. I said, dude, I will pay you. I will pay mileage and I will pay double if you will come to my farm and help me with my alpacas. He couldn't do it. He's too busy. So I do not have a vet that specializes or trained in alpacas. So keep that in mind. So I bred her in May. 3 months later, I had my farm vet, to come to my farm to do an ultrasound. Because when I told the girl that I wanted to use her alpaca, she gave me a $500 guaranteed pregnancy, meaning that if she's not pregnant, she would bring the alpaca back to my farm at no charge to rebreed Georgia Lee. So it was $500 of a guaranteed pregnancy. So in 3 months, I had the vet come to an ultrasound and they could not find a baby. So I called her on the phone. I said, well, she's not pregnant. And she goes, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take the $500 and I will put it towards one of my babies and you can get one of my babies. I didn't want to do that because why do I keep hearing something? Am I crazy? Anyway, I didn't want to do that because I wanted Georgia Lee to, it wasn't when I wanted another alpaca. I wanted to do it for Georgia Lee. I wanted to do it for her well-being. But I had spent $500 and I was like, okay, obviously this is a dead end. So I'm just going to take the $500 and apply it towards another alpaca. That's how I got Hey Mickey. So I paid the difference in what the alpaca was and the price that I paid for breeding. So we've agreed to that. Well, when I sheared the alpaca, Georgia Lee, I was like, she looks pregnant. I was like, she looks pregnant to me. And the person that was shearing her said, she looks pregnant to me too. And I was like, surely she's not pregnant. Like, surely she is not pregnant. Well, Kayla is Kayla's up for promotion. So Kayla has been learning the animals more. I got a cat butt in my face. Kayla has been out there staring at Georgia Lee. I have not. To be honest with you, I haven't thought another thing of it. I just haven't. I guess I've been concentrating on Dee Dee and I've been concentrating on Shishi, and I haven't thought another thing about Georgia Lee because I don't have a vet that can confirm pregnancy. So I'm not about to spend a couple $100 to get the vet out here that may or may not find a baby. Okay? So today, the past couple of days, Kayla's been staring at Georgia Lee. Kayla is like determined to be BFF with Georgia Lee. She's like determined that Georgia Lee's going to like her. Before this is said and done, Georgia Lee and Kayla are going to be BFFs. So Kayla spends a lot of time trying. Oh, shoot, I left Leroy in the barn. He's staring at me. I gotta go in the rain. Okay, anyway. So she's been spending a lot of time with Georgia Lee, just trying to get her to come up to her, trying to put her hand out. Georgia Lee is now sniffing Kayla's hand. Okay, that seems silly, but that is huge for Georgia Lee. Okay, So today, well, the other day, Kayla goes, Judy, her stomach is moving. And I thought, Kayla's done flipped her lid. Kayla ain't no farm expert. She don't know what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, Kayla, what's Kayla now, a veterinarian? Because she thinks Georgia Lee's it's probably her just stomach moving, you know, or her breathing is what I was thinking in my head. Poor Kayla, you know, she has no idea what she's doing. So today, the group home was here. And Kayla's like, she's like, I'm going to prove to her that this stomach's moving. I'm going to video it. So Kayla, and I was wondering what Kayla was doing because all the group home was feeding the animals and Kayla was filming everything but the group home. And I was like, what is she doing? Why is she not filming the group home feeding the animals? This would be a great video. And Kayla was like in the Georgia Lee zone over there. But I'm not realizing what she's doing. Then all of a sudden she goes, Judy, come here. I was like, what? She goes, watch this. So she begins to show me the video, and Georgia Lee's stomach is moving, and it is not from breathing. And I was like, oh no, I think Kayla knows what she's talking about. Kayla's done got veterinarian on her resume. Kayla's now the alpaca veterinarian. So anyway, so I'm watching it. So then I'm like, what the heck? So Kayla points out, she's like, Judy, look how one side of her stomach is huge and one side is not. And I'm thinking again, like Kayla's the daggum vet, you know what I mean? Dr. Ducket, you know what I mean? She's going to have her own YouTube channel called Dr. Ducket instead of Dr. Pole. It's going to be Dr. Ducket. So anyway, I'm just listening to her and I'm looking and she's like, look at her stomach, Judy. Okay, so I said, Kayla, listen, honey, I'll just send this video to Michelle. Michelle is an alpaca expert that I used to breed Georgia Lee, her alpaca. So I sent the video to Michelle and I said, listen, I have Dr. Ducket here at my farm and Dr. Ducket is telling me that this alpaca is pregnant because she's got so much experience in alpacas. So I sent it to her and she goes, Judy, she is pregnant. And I'm like, are you serious? And she's like, okay, let me ask you one question. And I was like, what? She goes, do you notice that one side of her stomach is bigger than the other? And I was like, Dr. Ducket just literally said that. Like, Dr. Ducket just got out of her breath. Judy, if you notice that one side is big and one side is small, that is telling me she's pregnant. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh dear Jesus, Dr. Ducket just said that. And she goes, if that is happening, Georgia Lee is pregnant. So now, I have not totally added Dr. Ducket to her resume. But if Georgia Lee spits out an alpaca, a cria, Kayla's getting promoted to Dr. Ducket. Just to let y'all know, she has gone from Kayla to Dr. Ducket. Now, I bred her on, no, because I can't even go live because I'm showing tutus. So I am, when I talked to Michelle, she said, Judy, generally you can go 2 weeks before you bred them to her delivery date. So I bred her on May the 25th. So 2 weeks before May 25th is like the first week or the second week in May. And I'm just going to tell, I'm not saying she's pregnant. Kiki, what you need, baby? Are you hot? We can't turn here. I'll open the door. Do you need to get back out? Go on. Okay. But I'm not saying she's pregnant. I am not. But I'm going to tell you that she's much bigger than the rest of the alpacas. and her stomach is lopsided, and there is movement on her stomach. Now, I don't know if she's just got gas or if Dr. Ducket knows what she's talking about, okay? But I will tell you that according to Dr. Ducket and Michelle at the alpaca farm, Georgia Lee is pregnant. Are y'all not gonna die if Georgia Lee drops out a cria in May? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If that cria is born here on the farm, that cria's name is going to be Dr. Ducket. It is. It's going to be Dr. Ducket. Or maybe I should say Dr. Ducket squared. Because the first Dr. Ducket works here. And the second Dr. Ducket was born here. Because the first Dr. Ducket called it. Just saying. Maybe I should just name it squared. Or maybe I should... Anyway, I guess I shouldn't name it till it's here. But I'm just going to tell you that, Ducky. That's what I should name it, Ducky. Okay, I'm fixing to go out here in the rain and let Leroy out because I feel sorry. He's got these sad puppy dog eyes. So I hope this works. Anyway, so, I just want to say that I don't know if she's right, but I will say that it is looking promising that Georgia Lee could be pregnant. I would go in there and show you, but the weather's supposed to get really bad. But I'm going to do my video today. If you heard me this morning, I lost all my pictures and my videos. So I'm trying my dadgum best to create a Thursday video. And Kayla took like 1,800 photos and videos of Georgia Lee's stomach moving. What a great video that would be. Okay, so tomorrow, be looking for my video. And we're going to see if... God, I know I'm a terrible mother. I left you in the barn. God love that baby. Mama's coming to get you. Leroy's mad at me. Okay, go on. Oh, he's so mad at me. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all the news. So we're, hang on, let me find Dee Dee real quick. Okay, she's fine. All right. Hey, you get in the barn, buddy. I'm not locking you in, but don't stand out here and guard all these people. They ain't worth it, okay? Bless his heart. Look at Lily. Hang on. Lily! Okay. All right, guys. I gotta go. It's starting to rain. Bye. See you later.